Hello and welcome to Let's Play EVE Online. We're going to go over people, places, and maps today. So you know how to get around, look for people, look up things, and overall be able to find stuff in the game in which there's so much things to, sift through and sort through. To start off with, we're going to go with people and places. And in this is your default, how do I find someone, what is this place, I need to set a destination, I want to look up this jerkhole who just blew me up. So, search type, drop down, you can do solar system, stations, character, all kinds of stuff. Agents are people that give you missions that kind of like that, go here, do this, bring back this thing for me. Characters are player characters, corporations are player corporations, alliances are player corporations, factions are player groups that can be composed of alliances and corporations. They're basically like, say, the Water Lords hate the Fire Lords kind of thing. Fire Lords can be any number of group of people, kind of like, I say, Bloods and Crips or something. Stations, if I want to look up a specific station in this universe, if I know the name of it, I can look it up and it'll pop up here. If I want to look up solar systems, I want to link to a specific solar system, or if I want constellation, which is a small group of solar systems, and a region's a bigger group of constellations. So normally I leave in solar systems because I search for where I want to go in the search string. Right here. Say I want to go to Matsu. I would hit enter or search. It comes up with a box that says, "Hey, looky here! I found solar systems Matsu 1." Set right click, set destination. This guy up here pops up with, "Hey, look at this! I have." Let's go ahead and that's not what I wanted. Let's go and get in a different spaceship, and I will walk on over there while I'm doing this. So right now, I guess I can't move that while we're traveling. But right now we've gone over the search type and the search string. Now you can put in multiple different things, I think separated by commas. But for right now, let's just go with an easy one item search. And then you can limit items to exact term or part of it. Or anyways, I normally limit it to that, and I just search for a part of what I know is there. Alright, so contacts, these are your friends. These are people, if you look at this, only online, shows everyone that's on or offline. Red dot's offline, green dot's online. Let's show only online. Notifications. Cool, I've been added as excellent standing. Alright. All contacts shows all the people you've ever friended. Now this could be people that you want to watch to make sure that your enemy's not coming online and or out and about. Or if your friend's on there and you want to say, I want to see if my friend's online. This is both for your friends and your enemies, so don't just use it for your friends. Excellent standings. You can put as many people in there as you want, or whatnot. It allows you to group your contacts, so you can know who you hate and who you don't like, in case you forget who what a name is. And like, I can't remember this guy. It was a year ago, but I want to know if he's a jerkhole and he's going to try to kill me if I jump through this gate. So I'm going to check. There we go. Watch list. These are people that pop up in the bottom right hand corner if, say, they go on or offline. Blocked, as you can see, blocked. You can label them. You can label groups if you want. I haven't labeled anyone yet. Agents. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I might as well shrink this and move this to the side so you can... And when you come out of gates, you have a cloak for a couple seconds. Anyways, these are agents I've talked to and worked for in the past. I've worked for 57 agents. There's a whole lot more in this EVE universe. There's a lot. So If I say want to ever work for this person again, right click, start conversation. And normally what they say is, hey, my offices are located at blah 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 blah. You know, come find me and we'll talk, please, in person. You need to go to them, you talk to them, they give you a mission, they send you somewhere, you come back, you complete the mission. That's pretty much how it goes. You can right click right here, set destination. It's an easy way of finding where they are and setting, going to them. If it's going through a low sec place, I'll go over it. If you haven't watched my other video, low security is unsafe. Pretty much, it's unsafe if you have no idea what's going on. If you kind of have an idea about Eve, you already know it's not that big of a deal. But it is. It's a bit of a stretch. Anyways, agents. You scroll down here. Agent level. The higher the level, the higher your reputation has to be with their given faction in which to use them. Pretty much like every other MMO out there. The higher your faction standing, the more agents are available to you. Places. Personal locations. These are bookmarks of places in space that are not necessarily related to any specific moon, planet, solar system, Stargate in general. If you want to say bookmark a location away from everything so you can fly directly back to that location at any given time, you put a bookmark. Now, bookmarks you can only jump to when you're in the same system as they are, but like say, let's see if I have one for in here. Nope. Okay, they normally turn up green. The words turn up green if you can jump to them and they're a bookmark in your system. Or they come up under, it's a bookmarks right down here under configure or something like that. Anyways, places are save points in which you have bookmarks. Corporation. You can have up to 250 bookmarks saved in your corporation thing, which everyone in your corporation has. So like say, hey buddy, go over to the station. Well, I don't have the bookmark for our player-owned station, or our POS, or our moon station, as opposed to planet stations, which are general for everyone to use. So like, oh, I don't have that bookmark. Well, it's in corporation locations. And then agent missions. If I had a place I needed to go for a mission, it would be in agent missions. So there you go. You have people and places, very basic introduction. If you want to add a location, that's add a bookmark at your present location. Like say if I wanted to add a bookmark, I go add location, I go test, and when I hit submit, it saves the place you are at submit. So I can add location here, but it's not going to save it until I hit submit. Alright. Or if I wanted to create a folder in here, I can hit create a folder. So people and places, it organizes where you are and how you figure out where you're going to be or who you're looking at. Now the map, as you can see, three-dimensional. You can flatten it to where it's only one dimension if this is too much for you to deal with or your computer doesn't like it. But as it stands, it says if you're have a jump to location or a flight path, a route picked out, it tells you what system you're in, tells you the line in which you're going, as you can see the blinking dot, and your final destination. Now, if you want, there we go. In maps, just enter a new station or solar system, so I move from there down to there now. Okay. And it tells you what you're doing right here. It says like ship stopping, ship warping to such and such, that kind of thing. So world map control panel. If I want to search for a location, it's just kind of like searching for, like say, Matsugen. Right click, select destination, save location, show on map, that kind of thing. Show on map centers your screen on it. So if I want to say, let's scroll in just a little bit and show on map. It centers my screen on Jita, so technically if I scroll all the way in, there's Jita in the center of my screen. Now, star map. Star map allows you to color and categorize your map by how you want to see it. Like stars, the actual color, or different site complexes or regions in which they are in. So you can see there's colored by blue and green or teal and green or pink. They're regions. Or security status, which I normally set because it shows whether or not it's a safe system in which to visit. Remember in my last video, or maybe one that you haven't seen yet, it'll say something about 1.0 is the safest, negative 1.0 is the most unsafe, 0.0 and down are pretty much Wild West, no holds bar, 1.0 to 0.5 are safe. So 1.0 to 0.5 are safe areas. People can still shoot you in there, but the police will come to your rescue. Now in 0.4 to 0.1, it's a it's outskirts that no police come, but sentry guns, which are stationary guns around stations and gates, will shoot at the bad guys. They won't necessarily kill the bad guys all the time, but they'll shoot at them. So anyways, labels. It shows you how to label, if you want to change selected region, the forge. It shows, the system which you're in. It shows every shore. Anyways, lines. It tells you how to, no lines, so it doesn't show you any of the jumps. So anyways, I like all lines. And as you go on, you can keep on seeing more and more and more and more in this. So it's just a map. Allows you to show hints or not show hints. Again, this is, just play around with it. Autopilot. It allows you to cut out unsecure areas or avoid secure areas depending on whether or not you want to be safe or unsafe. For instance, if you have a very low security standing, and if you go into Empire at a certain level of a security standing, the police will automatically attack you regardless of whether or not you did anything wrong. So you probably want to avoid the police. So therefore you want to stay in 0.0 to 0.4. So the police will not come and murder you because you're just generally wanted by everyone. But say if you have a good standing, you want to stay in 0.5 to 1.0 where possible, because you probably don't want to, get murdered unless you just feel like it. Now, you can set a location from a secure high Empire system to a low sec unsecure Empire system, but you will move as far as you can safely in Empire and then go into the low sec areas. So it might take you 30 extra jumps to go safely to the shortest shortest section of unsecure jumps. So again, you can modify the autopilot a little bit. And this overall is the basic idea of the map and people and places. And hopefully this gave you a better idea of where things are. And now we're in Matsu. Let's go ahead and station and dock. Okay. This will give you a better idea, hopefully, of how to look up things, how to get places. So if you need to, go somewhere, buy something, or you need to go to the station to join up with someone, there you go. That's what you need to know. Alright, later on we'll go over everything else in Eve, but for right now, that's it, and have a great day, and look for the other videos. Thanks!